50-year journey. The Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions. Let the celebration begin.
Win, Bucks in 6, baby.
And the celebration continues. Welcome, everyone, to News 3 Now's special coverage of the Bucks Championship Parade. I'm Chris Stanford.
Doesn't that just get you amped up to hear all of those celebrations?
I'm ready. I am here for it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. I'm Leah Lynchide. Bucks fans around the world, and especially in Wisconsin, are still riding high off of Tuesday's NBA Finals victory. And it all culminates right now with a big celebration, bigger than anything Milwaukee has ever seen. Let's take a live look now at the parade route this morning. We are just seconds away from this starting. It was scheduled to start right at 11. Taking a live look at the start of the parade.
Yeah, so you're seeing some fire trucks lined up, some motorcycles lined up. This is the very start of the parade route. This is everybody getting ready, and we are ready too with team coverage.
Yeah, take a look at all of our crews here today. We have Josh Breiter. He's been there all morning. He was there since 4 a.m. giving us coverage from Milwaukee in the 414. He's joined by sports director Zach Hanley, who has continued to cover the Bucks throughout their historic playoffs. And Adam Duxter reporting live along the parade route today.
So we're going to be checking in with them all throughout this special. The parade, we assume, is going to start any moment. That is what we are waiting for. And we've known the route now for about a day. It is going to start kicking off at Milwaukee's Museum Center Park. Then they're going to head down Water Street and eventually crossing the river onto Knapp and finishing near the Pfizer Forum, where we will hear from the team.
That's where Josh Breiter and Zach Hanley are posted up right now. They're ready for those post-parade celebrations. But Adam Duxter, he is live along the route this morning.
Adam Duxter, how are things where you are?
Yeah, rough assignment. Rough assignment, wouldn't you say, guys? I mean, this is just like your birthday, Christmas, 4th of July, your other friend's birthday, all mixed up into one. There are thousands, tens of thousands, practically a couple 100,000. They say they're ready for 500,000 people to be downtown Milwaukee. And like you said, everybody is waiting for this thing to get going. You can see Bango up atop, the fire truck. The Bucks mascot, he is getting ready for this to start, and he'll be leading the parade. And like you said, we are at the very start, and we've got probably the roughest assignment of the day, I would say, and I'm saying that in jest. We are walking the entire parade route, following the Bucks along as they move here from the lakefront just about a mile away to Pfizer Forum, where Zach and Josh are. It's going to be a party literally all day long. We talked to a guy from Nevada a moment ago who had literally flown in just for this moment. He flew in yesterday and he said, hey man, I'm a Wisconsin native. I cannot miss this moment. This is the first time the Bucks have won the championship in 50 years. So of course you got to come out wherever you are, because who knows, hopefully it's not going to be 50 years again, right? So we will be walking the entirety of the parade route today. We're going to have so much fun. And again, we are just seconds away from this getting started, and this party really getting started here in Milwaukee.
All right, Adam Duxter. Adam Duxter was talking to a fan on Facebook Live who came into town. And this is one of the perks of being a small market NBA team. This fan parked just 3 blocks away from where his spot was on the parade route.
Not bad.
Got there at 8:30 this morning. We've been showing fans show up downtown in Milwaukee all morning long.
Josh Breiter was there, like I mentioned, right around 4 a.m. And at 5 a.m., he was interviewing folks setting up for the parade. 5 a.m., true dedication in Milwaukee.
They've got some of the best seats in the house this morning. Let's check in with Josh Breiter and sports director Zach Hanley now, right at Pfizer Forum. How you doing, guys?
Yeah, we're doing well. Josh just doesn't sleep, but we're right in front of the stage where the parade ends and all the Bucks are going to come show the trophy. You were here before a lot of people were up. What does it look like compared to then and now?
You know, we got here about 4 a.m. this morning, and there were only about a dozen people in the front. And now, I mean, you look, and there's people as far as you can see. I mean, this is an incredible fan base, and it's just so fun to feel that that energy here, and I think the party's just getting started, Zach.
Yeah, it's 50 years in the making, so just buckle up and be ready to go. Now, what's happening here? You got coverage of the parade on the big screens. DJ Shauna was here earlier pumping the crowd up. We're going to be in the crowd interviewing folks. We talked to a family from Dallas. The dad is originally from Milwaukee. They moved to Dallas, had to come back for the Game 6 and the celebration. These are memories that these fans, these people are going to remember for the rest of their life.
It's incredible to hear the stories of some of these families, too. I mean, this was just one of those things like a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it's an emotional experience for a lot of these folks that you mentioned traveled as far away as Dallas. I mean, how many people do that? I mean, it's so cool to see, and people that have been lined up here for hours for just a celebration of the ages here.
It's the beauty of the Wisconsin sports scene, and I don't know, Lance, if we can kind of show all the people that are just waiting to see the trophy and the Bucks. Like, there are a ton of people just watching the parade from here. Just listen to the crowd.
Thanks, guys.
So we're going to send it back to you guys. We'll be here all day. We'll try to have some fun.
Yeah, we got a lot of people to talk to, a lot of excitement to hear here in the crowd today.
All right, looking forward to it, guys. We'll check back in with you in just a moment. Man, look at all those people.
A sea of at least 100,000 is what they were expecting after Tuesday night's Deer District crowd. That had been set up for only 65,000.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
And when you factor in like the parade route itself being a mile long and everybody who's packing the streets, the restaurants are getting involved, putting out seats. And here we go. Can we take the live shot of the beginning of the parade route? I think it is.
Here it goes.
We are starting here.
Here it goes.
With some horses and some motorcycles.
You heard Adam Duxter say there's Bango. He's on top of the fire trucks.
Yeah.
He's ready to get the party started.
Oh, man. So, yeah, we think this parade is going to last maybe about an hour, hour and a half. The team has said that all the players and execs, they're going to be on a double-decker bus today, showing off the trophy. That's what everybody wants to see. You hear fans talking, being interviewed, waiting. What do they want to see? They want to see Giannis. They want to see the trophy.
And his two trophies. Double fisting today.
Oh, man.
So they're going to be heading down Water Street, the popular area, Water Street.
Everybody knows Water. Everybody should know Water Street as a reference point downtown.
They're going to be ending at the Deer District, where we just saw Josh and Zach. That's where Governor Evers is going to meet them as well.
Yeah, Governor Evers making a little proclamation today that it's Bucks in 6 Day.
Bucks in 6 Day.
In Wisconsin, making it official.
From here on out.
All right, so before this thing really gets rolling here, let's check in with meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky and Madison's certified most accurate forecast. What can we expect weather-wise during the parade, Austin?
You know, we're looking at some pretty good weather overall, but with everybody packed together so tightly, it's going to feel a little bit warmer than these temperatures that we're actually seeing behind me. We are going to jump into those upper 70s and low 80s in the Milwaukee area, very close to just about 80 degrees, and there is a thunderstorm chance, but that's generally going to hold off until the afternoon hours, so most of this parade should end up staying dry, and even that chance that will hold later on in the afternoon, it's only about a 30% chance as of right now. Variable cloudiness, so don't expect a ton of overall sunshine, but the more cloud cover, it's actually going to help to cool things down, so that would actually feel great out there to see a little bit more cloud cover, but warm and muggy, that's exactly what we have in store here for today. But you take a look at our Doppler track right now, not seeing any of those showers actually developing just yet. Again, most of them will hold off until those afternoon hours, so if you're in the Milwaukee area right now, A-OK, looking good to go. Here in the Madison area, much of the same as we are looking to stay dry for most of today, still have that slight chance of a shower. But you look at our temperatures, 77 degrees right now in Milwaukee. Here in Madison, it's 75. Right now, things are looking good out in Milwaukee.
All right, Austin Kopnitsky, thank you very much. So we had mentioned that Governor Evers declared today Bucks in 6 Day. Beating the Phoenix Suns in the 6 games in the NBA Final, as the prophecy foretold. And it's official, a fancy little document, too, to go along with it all. And here's Bango on top of the fire trucks, leading off the parade today, Leah.
Throwing a lot of confetti getting the crowd going. Like we've been saying, so they were expecting 100,000 people at the Fiserv Forum, or at the Deer District outside the Fiserv Forum. That's not counting all of the thousands of people along the route. But listen to this, Chris. I don't know if you've seen this on social media, but there has been a list of all of Wisconsin's biggest cities. If the Fiserv Forum's Deer District counted as a city at 100,000, it would be the state's fourth biggest city.
There you go.
Barely beat by Green Bay. Take a look at this view.
How about that? The confetti, the fans, bingo, the excitement, tossing free stuff out of the fire truck. Ooh. Man, what a scene. What a monumental and just what a day. I want to take a moment here and say what a day this is for Wisconsin. Not only as a sports fan, Wisconsin sports essentially my whole life, but just what a great day this is for the state. You know, don't you think? I mean, we've had such heartbreak for so many of our major sports teams getting so close to championships. And then for the Bucks, after 50 years, to come through and fulfill a prophecy like Bucks in 6.
Half a century in the making. The last time we won the championships, that 1970-1971 season. Just incredible, incredible day. You know, first time in a lot of our lifetimes. Perhaps the only time in our lifetimes we're going to see something like this.
Well, let's hope not.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Back to back, maybe.
That's one thing you have to remember is how young Giannis Antetokounmpo is. To have a two-time MVP at the age of 26, already an NBA champion, already Defensive Player of the Year, something only that Michael Jordan has done before. So to have him in the city of Milwaukee, there's just a ton of optimism. And what this championship has done is really give the state a rallying cry, give us something to be proud of, and you know, give us something to be excited about in the future, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, you can feel the excitement is palpable. Take a look at this parade right now, folks. Team members, team employees throwing out T-shirts here. The confetti is flying. This is what it's all about.
All right, can we check in with News 3 Now's Adam Dexter along the parade route?
Now let's try it for Josh. Josh and Zach, looks like they might have somebody next to them. Zach, who are you talking to over there?
Yeah, so remember when I talked about that family from Dallas that flew in for the Bucks game, and then they're like, hey, we better be here for the celebration? Well, this is them. So Dad's originally from Milwaukee, correct?
Yes, West Bend, Wisconsin.
Okay, you were alive for the first one, but you don't really remember it.
No, not at all. I was 3 years old, so this has been, what, 50 years? So I guess I aged myself there. So
yeah, we won't do the math, but so you moved to Dallas. How did you become a Bucks fan? Was it just because of Dad?
Yeah, ever since growing up and stuff, we've been Bucks, Packers fans, everything. So it's crazy that we're here and experiencing this right now. So.
And you got to experience the Packers Super Bowl in Dallas too, right?
Yeah, we did. It was pretty cool. Yeah, we watched it, right?
I was 5 years old and she was like 2. So this is like the first real championship that we experienced. So it's cool.
And what game were you guys here for?
We came here for Game 6. We got here at Game 6.
So you see the clinching game. You're here for the championship. This is something you're going to remember forever, right?
Yes, yes.
As a father, taking your kids to this and experiencing with them, what is this moment like?
Well, this is absolutely amazing. I mean, I think this is a moment of a lifetime, and we'll never forget it, ever. You know, it is great.
You talked to me before about, you always come back for vacations. How are you going to top this vacation?
I don't know. We still have like 5 days left, and I don't know what we're going to do after this, but this has been completely amazing.
So who's your favorite Buck?
I think Bobby Porras.
Why Bobby?
I just like his eyes. I think they're cool.
Everybody loves Bobby's eyes. What about you?
All-time or current?
All-time.
Monte Ellis. That's my favorite.
That's a good pick. All right, enjoy the celebration. Live it up. But we'll be back next year, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
All right, guys, you heard it. We're coming back next year for the same thing. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Zach, thanks a lot. I love hearing from the fans and, bringing together families, bringing together communities from across the country, coming from Dallas.
Folks from Dallas, they had talked to somebody from Nevada. Here's another live look at the parade. Boy, the excitement there, just incredible. I do believe our Adam Dexter along the route right now, also talking to a fan. Can we get him up? Hey there, Adam.
Leah, I've been trying to catch a shirt myself. I got long sleeves on. It's kind of hot. These are short sleeves. I'm here with a couple of fans. Why don't you introduce yourself? You caught a bunch of shirts.
Hi, I'm Tissa.
Hi, I'm Angie.
Oh, my gosh. What brought you out here today to Milwaukee?
I'm a huge Bucks fan, and my husband works for the Bucks. So I'm at every game, and I just adore them. I knew we were going to win.
Yeah.
I knew we were.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. What about you?
It's just a beautiful day. This is something huge for Milwaukee, and I'm just excited to be a part of it.
What player, because we're going to see the buses come by in a minute, what player are you most excited to see on these buses?
Of course, Giannis.
Giannis. Middleton, Tucker. I just love them all. Portis.
Yeah, I know.
Can we get a look at the shirts one of the shirts that you caught? These things are awesome. The guys are firing shirts from off these buses, and we've got a bunch of these things. NBA champs.
Yeah, Bucks is 6, baby.
Thank you so much, guys. Have so much fun today. It's a blast. Appreciate it. You guys go have fun. We're gonna, guys, hundreds of thousands of people out here, close to 500,000 as you see the players coming now on the buses. And you heard her say, I mean, this isn't just a cool moment for you if you're a sports fan. This is a cool moment for anyone who calls himself a resident of the city of Milwaukee. It's been a long time coming. We've heard him say this is so long. We've waited 50 years for this moment, but I think when you talk to people, you get the sense that it's not only the fact we waited 50 years for an NBA title to come back to the city, it is the fact that we are finally able to celebrate something as a group after spending the last year and a half inside, separated from one another. And look, we've got the parade going, and we've got the players coming up. Guys, we're going to have so much fun out here today. I really can't put it into words. I don't know if I'm going to survive to the end of this parade. You might have to come scrape me off the sidewalk 3/4 of a mile all the way through, because we're just going to be having so much dang fun.
Adam Dexter, pretty relatable feeling right there, I imagine.
Well, that's authentic as it gets.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. People throwing T-shirts around. Those women had grabbed a couple. By the way, Journal Sentinel reporting this morning, Bucks gear up. Sales are up 110%.
Oh, I
no
believe
surprise
it.
there. No surprise there. Giannis's jersey is second in global NBA jersey sales. I'm surprised it's second, to be honest. To be honest.
Come on.
By the end of the day, we'll see if that's changed.
So here we go. The team on the double-decker buses.
There they are.
Getting started on the parade now route. I count 1, 2, 3. I think there may be a fourth bus behind those double-decker buses, as promised. So this is a great moment, you know, for the players, too. You think of how big this is, not only for us, but those players. You know, they put in the time and the energy. They've devoted their whole lives there. And there's Mayor Tom Barrett.
Mayor Tom Barrett. Right behind him,
right
you
in the
can see
middle of the
Governor
black shirt.
Evers giving us the Wisco sign. There he is. Hey, buddy.
Representing, right.
So they are all headed toward the Deer District as well. They're going to be taking the stage. We're going to hear from Governor Evers, Mayor Barrett, some of the Bucks executives, the players themselves. It's going to be the culmination of all of this excitement.
Let's take in this moment for a second as the governor.
Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6.
The governor leading the way there in front of the team.
That's great.
Yeah, he's
There's Evers.
Governor Evers.
Get that close up.
There
So
you
we're
go.
hoping after this we can see Giannis on one of these double-decker buses. We're waiting for the trophies themselves.
That's what everybody wants to see. The stars and the trophy. You can't say enough about this team, though. You know, I was talking about how they've devoted their lives to the sport. Giannis with obviously an incredible story. But what this means for them, they get to bring their families along. They get to, you know, live this moment with the city. And you think about what they went through last year. Being in the bubble, being away from their family, and now being able to celebrate a championship with huge crowds of people with their family right next to them. That's got to be an amazing feeling.
Oh, absolutely incredible. Now, as we wait to see Giannis, to see some of the other players, we're going to go over to Josh Sprider. I hear he has something for us. Josh, how's it going over at the Deer District?
Hey guys, yeah, we've been talking about that excitement all morning long since about 4 a.m. Fans have been lined up out here, and of course there are hundreds, thousands of folks out here in the Deer District right now. And I've got a couple of super fans, Carl and Jordan. Where are you guys from?
Milwaukee, baby.
Yep, about 10 minutes out.
So you're from the area. Talk a little bit about what has you out here today.
I mean, just the fact that I've been watching the Bucks my whole life. They did it. They earned it. Giannis stayed. He didn't leave. We were here. He won it. Game 6 was crazy, 100,000 people. And everyone just felt it. He dropped 50 points for 50 years in the waiting.
So, Jordan, you talk a little bit about the experience. You look around you right now, and what is this like?
This is crazy. This could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I couldn't miss it at all. I mean, Bobby really brought the culture, I feel like. He's been the most vocal. He hustles every game. Same with Pat Connaughton. I just couldn't miss this. This is once in a lifetime.
What time did you guys get out here today?
We got down here about 8:30.
So what was the crowd like at that point?
It wasn't too big. I think everybody was on the parade route, but we're glad we got here when we did because everyone's going to be packing in here once they bring that trophy on the stage.
When you look back at the last few games especially, have you guys been out here at the Deer District celebrating every step of the way?
I've been here for 2 games. I definitely came down here on Tuesday. We got here at about 4 p.m. We got these exact spots. It was perfect. The atmosphere was crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
When you look at the energy around here, I mean, there's just so much positive energy, especially after the last year. When you see everyone coming together in your community, what kind of an impact do you think that has?
It's a great impact. It tells City Milwaukee, puts us on the map. It really shows how great our fans are. I don't know, it's electric down here. It's awesome. I love it.
Any final words for our viewers at home?
Bucks in 6, baby!
You heard it right here, guys. A lot of excitement, of course. And the party really haven't began yet. That's coming up here at about 12:30. So it's really going to be rocking here in just a few minutes, guys. Back to you.
Tough assignment for Josh this morning. Again, he's been there since 4 a.m. He's been talking to fans, just waiting in line. Those guys got here at 8:30, but we saw some of the first fans at 5 a.m.
Yeah, during Josh's first hit of the day, which was right at 5:02 or whatever. Yeah, the fans were pretty much already starting to line up, and they're going to get front row seats today to watch Giannis and the team. Finally, they get a chance to thank the city, and they get to thank their friends and their family and the fans. And they're on top of these double-decker buses right now, being led by the governor.
Yeah, look at that. Some of our first looks at the team right here on top of these buses. I think Chris had counted what, 3 or 4 of them?
Yeah, I count several of them so far. No sign of the trophy though.
No sign of the
That's
trophy.
what we're waiting for.
Either. We'll keep an eye on this for you guys and shout it out when we see him. But boy, what a moment. Look at that police presence as well.
Yeah, a lot of security as you as would expect, especially with crowds like this. So crowd estimates, who knows how many people are there exactly, but the city was prepared for as many as 500,000 people.
Which, by the way, is nearly the population of Milwaukee, 590,000. So we're pushing the population of Milwaukee at this point.
So you can consider this. So Kansas City, right, is a comparable market to Milwaukee as far as sports franchises go. When the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl and they had their parade, about 1 million people showed up. I mean, it was one of those comparable in size, and we'll see official numbers perhaps later. Is that Mayor Tom Barrett signing a Buck shirt?
Getting some autographs. There are some rules along the parade route today, along with security. No alcohol was allowed. Yeah. Mayor Barrett had asked everyone to wear masks, especially if you're not vaccinated. A couple of other rules in case you were headed down to Milwaukee today. The city's streetcar, the Hop, that is in service, though they were expecting serious delays, as you might imagine.
Yeah, I could think so.
Downtown buses were also going to be detoured from the route, and City Hall was closed until 2 p.m., so lots of focus here on the parade.
I would imagine many people are going to work in Milwaukee today.
No stops at City Hall for your permits today?
Yeah.
I wonder.
But what a moment. What a moment for not only the city of Milwaukee, but for the state of Wisconsin.
Why don't we check back in with Adam Duxter again along the parade route? How's it going, Adam?
Guys, I made a wardrobe change. I told you I'd find a t-shirt, and I did. I think eventually the long sleeve will come off, but for now, this at least hides how bad I'm sweating on the parade route. Hey, we've talked to fans from Texas. We've talked to fans from Nevada. I finally found a fan from right here in Milwaukee. We're with Donna. And Donna, you said you were able to walk here because you live so close.
Yes, I live over near Ogden and Van Buren, so a quick walk. Also a quick walk over to the Deer District.
Yeah, what have these playoffs been like being here in Milwaukee?
They have been incredible. Just being able to go to the Deer District and celebrate with 65,000 of my closest friends. It's been a great time, and the city needed this so badly. So it was wonderful that the Bucks could give us this gift.
When you say that, we hear so many people say that this is so big, not just for the team, but for the city. But what do you mean by that as someone who lives here? Help me understand this moment.
Well, I mean, obviously with COVID, all the things that have happened in the city with racial unrest and racial inequality, to bring the city together in this way, where people are all together for a common purpose, to cheer on our team, you can't ask for anything better than that. And they're wonderful role models.
Tell me about Tuesday night, Game 6. The time is going to expire. Is 0 seconds left on the clock. What's going through your mind?
I am ugly crying. Big time ugly crying. Unfortunately, my friends put it on Facebook. But yeah, it was like 50 years in the making. I remember 1971.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
You were just a twinkle in the eye in 1971.
Wish.
So for today, what are you most looking forward to about being here in this moment?
Cheering on my boys. I'm so proud to be from Milwaukee.
Donna, thank you so much for chatting with us. I appreciate it. I think that really represents the feeling. I mean, you heard it right there. Just that this moment means so much for the city, but it also means so much for this team and for everyone as we get a look at the players just about come by. We could see Governor Tony Evers is here. We've seen the mayor. We've seen Herb Cole. We know how important all of these people were to building the new arena, to building that new district, to making this happen here in Milwaukee. And this is the moment you prepare for. This is the moment you build for. Having the team here, having the governor here, having the mayor here, and being a city of champions once again. And folks, I mean, it just does not get any better than this. And I've got the shirt to prove it now. How about that, huh? Walking home with the souvenir. I may or may not be wearing this long sleeve shirt by the end. I've had an extra large coffee. I want to say thank you to Jen who bought the coffee for me. They weren't taking card, only cash. Jen said, hey, Bucks in 6. It's $6. How about that? I'll get it for you.
All right.
And folks, I don't think I could have any more fun. I think I might just move in. I might just get a chair, and I might just stay here for the rest of my life and just be in this moment.
The new motto here, Adam Ducks in 6. Adam Ducks in 6.
Yeah. Hey,
what
Ducks in 6, that's right.
What a king. And a shout out.
Hey, guys.
And a shout out to Donna, too. I mean, what a dedicated fan. She remembers the 70-71 season.
Donna just walking a few blocks down, wanted to root on her boys. As she called them. Oh, and just hearing her talk about what that not only means for her, but means for her family.
Very relatable
for
to
the
a lot of
community
fans.
and everything. Sports director, Zach Hanley. Also talking with fans. He is down by Pfizer Forum toward the end of the parade route. What do you have now, Zach?
Well, before we get to that, how come Duckster's getting all this free stuff from people? You know, I guess we picked the wrong spot, but we got a group of Milwaukee natives here. One person here went to Game 6, the other did. We'll get to you in a second, but what was Game 6 like inside the arena?
Man, I can remember as a kid going to those playoff games in 2001 at the Bradley Center. It was louder than it was then, and I remember that being insane. So it's once a lifetime experience.
Was it kind of a pinch you moment with when the clock hit 0 and, you know, 50 years in the making?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny when you actually win it, you're almost like, I don't even really know what to do, because you see so many years of just, man, they had some good teams along the way, but never good enough to actually win a title. So for them to get to that point, you just don't really know what to do. And I think, honestly, it was games 3 and 4 leading up to that where really at game 4, I mean, they were fourth quarter, you're down by as many as 9, felt dead in the water. To come back and win that game actually felt more of a rush off of that than when you actually win that title. So it's a journey along the way, honestly. It's not the end point.
So he was in game 6. Where were you, man?
Well, I got a baby due. My wife is due at the end of October, so I had to sell my tickets. But I made a lot. I'm basically paying for half of my season tickets next year, so I think it was kind of worth it.
And you know, you started the college fund for the baby.
You could say that. You could say that. You could say that. But I've been watching games since 1994. I went. That was my first game. I think it was Glenn Robinson's rookie year. And seeing this, it's Milwaukee versus everybody. We weren't supposed to win it, and we won it. Let's go.
What does this mean for the city?
It means everything. You look at this. You see all these people out here. Everybody's here from all over, and it means a lot to everybody. Everybody.
We're going to be back next year?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we'll be back next year. And the thing is, too, this means so much to the city. I don't think anyone understands. We've been waiting for this for 50 years, my whole life. I don't think anyone understands, man. We did it. We did it. Let's go. Let's go, Bucks.
Guys, I don't think I could have said it any better than that. We did it. We'll send you back to you.
Boy, folks getting pretty emotional out there, huh?
Yeah, and you know, he's right. You know, you can't argue that. You can't argue with the emotion. We have a lot more to come here from our special coverage of the Bucks Championship Parade. As the team, there he is. Wait,
There's
before we go to break, I know we were supposed to go to a commercial, but this is who everybody has been waiting to see.
Giannis and the trophy.
And
there
what we have been waiting to see.
There it is, you guys. Oh, this is the moment. This is the moment.
Man.
We've seen the mayor come by, the governor, nobody as important as this gentleman right here, 26-year-old Giannis Antetokounmpo with the trophy. There you go.
Crowds chanting MVP as Giannis comes by with his crew holding up the trophy. Man. And I don't know if his performance in the NBA Finals gets much better.
50 points, 14 rebounds. You know, back in 2013, when he was a rookie, they won 15 games. They won 16 games in the last 2 months.
Yeah, they've had a kind of it's been tough to to watch the Bucks in the playoffs the past few years. They've had some rough times and getting knocked out in 4 games in the conference finals a couple years ago. And there it is, to finally present the trophy to the hometown crowd.
Wow, you get the chills, don't you? I mean, look at that. There he is.
What a
in
moment.
all his glory.
Raise it high, boys.
Wow. Yeah, you could hear those fans chanting MVP.
I mean, to think of the years, if Giannis stays around, he re-signed. He's got a great deal with the Bucks.
26 years old.
He's got a lot of great years ahead of him. If he can stay healthy, and we can keep this core group of guys together, future's looking bright.
50 years in the making, hoping we can get a back-to-back championship, huh?
Well, wouldn't that be something?
Wow, we're watching as Giannis pulls away there in the double-decker bus.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break and be back with more championship coverage of our parade from downtown Milwaukee.
Welcome back, folks. 11:33. We're about half an hour into the big celebration out of the Cream City. We've been giving you a live look at the parade as it heads down. I believe they're close to Water Street at this point. Yeah, you're taking a live look right now at the team. You see Giannis reaching down to take something from a fan there. Do you see, I mean, the massive trophy, the excitement, the screams, MVP chanting from the crowds. Just incredible.
It's really happening, folks. Adam Duxter in the middle of it all. Let's check in with him and to see how.
I think we just lost his live shot. A lot of folks there. They were talking 500,000 along the parade route today.
I wouldn't be surprised. Normally, you see championship parades of about that magnitude, or about that size, or perhaps even more. I'm really curious to see how many people show up. Really, kind of the whole state, kind of taking a moment to come together and to watch the parade, it's really something when you think
We've
about it.
We've been talking to people from Nevada, from Dallas. I do believe our Josh Breiter is talking to somebody else right now. Let's check in with him. He's at the Deer District, surrounded by 100,000 of his closest friends. Hey there, Josh.
They are the NBA champions.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, that energy just getting louder and louder here at the Deer District. And I've got a special guest here. You may recognize him, may be familiar. It's Chris Reese from News 3 Now this morning. Chris, how's it going?
It is going well. I had to be here because this is just a moment that you can't miss, and I wanted to take advantage of that.
So you parked at the opposite end of the parade road and walked all the way here. What was that experience like?
So I got to walk the entire route of the parade in the midst of all the people just to get here, and that was so cool. Everyone was full of energy. They're selling horns for like $10, but so many people had these horns out, so it was loud. It just made you so excited. It felt like being in college again, going to college basketball, but this is life, you know, this time. It was awesome, a great experience.
Have you ever experienced anything like this before?
No. Now, the thing is, I grew up in Lexington, Kentucky, University of Kentucky basketball. They won a championship years ago. I was still in high school. I did not get to go to that parade. We were not home. We were not able to make it. So I said, I cannot miss this one. And I'm so glad that I'm here right now.
It's crazy. You know, I've been out here the last couple of mornings, but you can't really feel it unless you're here to understand exactly the emotions from some of these super fans that are here.
And I'm someone who's been so excited about this win. I've been watching, I've been talking to my family about it, but walking through the people, you know, I've only lived here for 3 years, but walking through the people who have been here their whole lives, waiting for this moment, hearing their excitement, that's what made it real, and that's what made it so much more exciting to be here in Milwaukee today.
And of course, you know, it's a little sticky out here today, but the weather turned out to be pretty good.
Hey, it's humid. I'm looking at radar when I'm not right here in front of this camera. Right now, you know, we don't have the showers around. We're looking out, we're staying dry, but yes, it's very humid, and we're going to be watching all day. Hopefully we get away rain-free. I think we should.
Look at that. You're planning our day, even not when it's News 3 Now this morning. Well, Chris, thank you so much, and really just awesome to have you here.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. I'm glad to be here.
Oh, my gosh, guys. So much energy here. I love it. I mean, look at this crowd behind us. People as far as you can see. Thousands of people crowded in here into the Deer District. And I tell you what, look at that energy. These people are excited to be here. The party is just starting up. And we're going to be here to cover it all. This thing is just getting started, guys. Look at these super fans. Bucks in 6, baby. Bucks in 6. We'll send it back to you.
Josh Breiter, I said, surrounded by his 100,000 closest friends. Of course, he finds Chris Reese in the crowd and brings him up on stage.
I have a feeling Chris Reese found him.
Maybe.
Just a feeling. And hopefully Chris is off the clock, so hopefully he's not giving that forecast. Or hopefully he takes some time.
Checking the radar while he's up there. My goodness.
Boy, it is hard to unplug.
Oh, man.
Wow, just seeing all those people. I mean, the whole frame just filled. People shoulder to shoulder.
That aerial view of the parade, if we can bring that back up. Or here's a close-up of the team. You can see Giannis up there. Maybe a shot of the trophy. No? We have seen him.
It's somewhere on there.
It's not lost, that's for sure. We have seen him reach down, grab fans' hands, grab fans' memorabilia. Yep, he's pointing. He's been waving around that trophy. I'm curious where the MVP trophy is, huh?
I don't know. Maybe he's got that thing secured
Under
at
lock
home
and key.
already, under lock and key. Man, yeah. So he's got 2 regular season MVPs, 1 NBA Finals MVP, 1 championship, 1 Defensive Player of the Year. He's one of the greats, and he's proving it at a very young age.
Speaking of MVP, let's find Adam Dexter. I do believe he's found somebody else to talk to today. Adam, how's it going?
Yeah, hey, we are a little bit longer or further up the parade route from where we just were. We're at Wisconsin and Van Buren. I'm here with another fan. I want you to introduce yourself to the people at home.
All right, I'm Jaquan White.
And you're from here in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, definitely.
What does today mean to you?
It means everything. It's our first championship in 50 years, so most of the people I'm around haven't even been alive 50 years. So just to see it come to the city, and at a time like it is, I feel like it couldn't have been better. You know, with everything that's been going on, I'm glad we finally got us one. Bucks in 6, go Bucks, go.
I think I see 2 people who are under 50 years old that you're with today. Who do we got here with us?
This is my niece right here, Jadira, and this is my daughter, Jayana. So this is her first year here, and she already bringing us luck.
She's 1 for 1.
Yes, sir. Let's hope she can keep it up.
To be able to be here in this moment with your family, with her, what does that mean for you just to celebrate with everyone?
It's something I'll never forget, honestly. Like, never. I know for a fact this is something that I feel like everybody out here gonna remember this for, until the day that until the day we die.
And you said it yourself, it's been a long time coming for this celebration. She only had to wait less than a year. You waited quite some time.
My whole life.
Did you ever think it was gonna come?
I always had hope, but I didn't think it'd be so soon. It came sooner than I thought, honestly, but hey, it don't matter what I think. All that matters is that we got it, right?
And then before the players get here, I want to ask you, Tuesday night, Game 6, clock hit 0. Tell me where you're at. What's going through your mind?
I actually was with family, and it was just crazy. I started off down here for the game, and yeah, the crowd was crazy. So I feel like just seeing everything, even afterwards, after the game, the city, I could tell that everybody appreciated it. So it was a good thing. It was just a good night. I feel like today is a day we'll never forget. Game 6 was definitely a night we'll never forget. We're going to hold on to it.
Today, Milwaukee is on a national stage. Everyone in America has their eyes on Milwaukee today. What do you want people to know who don't know Milwaukee, who have never been here, who are watching this today? What do you want people to know about the city and what it means for them?
For one, that we exist. Most of the time, they always ask us, is it just cows and horses? So no. This is what Milwaukee is. When they ask what do we have here or what's going on here, tell them that we champions here in Milwaukee.
Oh my
That's what they can know.
Oh my gosh. And then lastly, you're talking live to I don't know how many folks are watching. We got thousands of folks watching right now. Is there anything you would want to share with the people who are watching right now?
To keep hope alive. This goes to show you that anything is possible. So just keep going for it. And I feel like if we dedicate ourselves to anything in life, like they dedicated themselves to this championship that they brought us in, clearly it'll work out in our favor.
Oh my God, man, you got me motivated. You got me ready to run through a brick wall. Hey, the players are coming. Enjoy the time with your family. Thank you so much for talking with us. Hey guys, I could not have said that any better myself. Milwaukee on a national stage today. It means so much, not just for this team, but as you heard, for the people who live here in this city. Have been waiting a long time coming. His daughter's 1 for 1 though. I don't know if we can keep that streak alive. 1 for 1's a pretty good start. Maybe 2 for 2 next year. By the time we're walking and talking, maybe kindergarten, 5 for 5, going into 4th grade, 10 for 10, getting your driver's license, 16 for 16. Giannis is 41, still dunking. She's 18 for 18, so.
Gotta
start somewhere, right, guys? We're having a blast out here.
Well, what a lucky charm, though.
Absolutely,
and,
guys.
Bringing his niece and his daughter.
And his baby girl.
Down, it's a story they can tell, their kids. It's a generational thing. Yeah. And it's just bringing everybody closer together right now. That gentleman made an interesting point, too, that hard work and determination paid off for this team. And, Giannis has said, I could have taken the easy route. I could have gone to a super team, but I stuck here and I stuck it out. I put in the work and we did it again. We did it
do that. I mean, the pressure from national sports media for him to go to a bigger market, all of that smack talking when we were talking about the playoffs for the Bucks when it comes to the Cream City, well, they're eating their words now.
This is an opportunity for the city to shine, and that's flying in the face of the naysayers who had all those negative things to say about Milwaukee. And I really think that the team and the fans use that as fuel to just up their passion and to bring it.
Have you heard more passion from any of these? I mean, we have interviewed 4, 5, 6 fans so far, and every single comment is poignant. It is passion-driven. These people are so proud of their city, as they should be.
And people of all ages, of different races and walks of life, too. And they're all together today under one theme, and that's that the Bucks are champs, and it's a day to celebrate.
Look at that, 500,000 people likely around the route today. The Deer District ready to serve 100,000 folks. That's where the parade is going to end, right around 12:30 is what we're thinking. Governor Evers, the Milwaukee County Executive, the Milwaukee Mayor, as well as players, team executives, Giannis himself, they're all going to be taking the stage at the Deer District right around 12:30.
Yeah, so it's 11:44 as we take a moment and just reset. And they're about halfway through what we assume what would be on schedule to be halfway through the parade route. And at 12:30, hopefully, we get to hear at the stage at Pfizer Forum from you know, the mayor, from the governor, you know, a bunch of different politicians and leaders of the team and the players themselves.
That's slated to take about half an hour itself, and I imagine the party doesn't stop there. They have a stage set up, I believe, for music as well to come afterward. Something tells me the bars might be a little busy tonight as well.
You know, and that's a really interesting point, too, is that after the year that they've had, those bars down there with an influx of people, this is going to be a nice little jolt.
Oh, yeah.
For the local Milwaukee economy.
Hey, we could use a jolt. Zach Hanley, sports director at News 3 Now. How's it going out at the Deer District?
It's going great. We're just kind of waiting. The anticipation's building. You said hopefully 30 minutes until they take the stage up there. I'm with two Milwaukee natives. Did you ever think that this moment was going to come?
Yes, I did. Yes. I always believe. And Bucks, we here in 6, baby. Go Milwaukee!
So when it happened, where were you?
At home watching it. Too crowded down here. COVID just started back. Didn't want to be around the crowd, but I got to be here for this.
Right. You can't miss this moment, right?
No, no.
When they won, what was that like? What was going through your mind?
Just happy.
Where were you?
I was at the house. I was at the house watching it in Game 6 because I didn't want to be around all the crowd.
Yeah, Steph, let us know if you want to take a shot
of here today to make history.
But why come today?
Because this is history, and this is something that I want to be a part of with the fans, and just, you know, everybody is, hey, I'm just so happy.
It's a big party, right?
Yes, big old party.
What does this mean to the city of Milwaukee?
This means a lot to Milwaukee. A whole lot. You know, everything that we go through, every adversity that we came, and, you know, being a part of this is history. History in the making for everybody. And I'm glad to be a part of it.
You're going to remember this moment forever, right? I mean,
forever.
But we're going to run it back, right?
Run it back. We going to run it back. Next year. Go Bucks.
All right, you heard it here, and you've been a lifelong Buck fan yourself too. Talk about this.
Well, in '71 they had Johnny Mack, Oscar, Lou, Greg Smith, Bobby Dandridge, most of them in the Hall of Fame, and hey, it's just right now. Giannis about to go to the Hall of Fame whenever he decides to hang it up. Hey, we got a good team, and we're gonna do it again.
What is it like watching Giannis?
It's just awesome. I mean, don't nobody play like him. You know, he's both ends of the floor. He's flying from one end, and then he scores on the other end. You know, he's a one in a million player.
Well, you got Drew Holiday, you got P.J. Tucker, you got Chris Middleton. I mean, there's no reason they can't win again, right?
You got that right, because the whole core is in order. You know, they're all under contract, and we should be able to do it again, like Giannis said.
What time did you get here this morning?
I got here about 9 o'clock.
And what do you think it's going to be like when you see them up there? You see the trophy, the champagne?
I got the best view right here. That's why I came a little early, and you know, it's perfect right here. And everything's going to be just fine, just fine. Just like the season was, just fine.
It's perfect. You hear him. It's fine. It's perfect. We're waiting about 30-ish minutes until they're there. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Zach Hanley, thanks a lot. Love hearing from the fans. Love hearing the different perspectives.
Thanks, guys.
What this means to them. Look at the flatbed trucks.
Oh, my goodness. Parade's still going strong. Tossing out T-shirts, plenty of confetti. Earlier on, we were watching Giannis make his way through the crowd. Oh, I mean, the energy coming from fans chanting MVP. They got to see a glimpse of the trophy out on that truck. That was something.
And we saw Brandon Jennings, too, go by in one of the cars as Zach was interviewing some of the fans. Brandon Jennings, if you don't know the backstory, he is the man behind the prophecy, Bucks in 6, which has become the state's rallying cry or our anthem over the past few weeks.
That started in 2013. So I was just talking about this with my fiance last night. 2013, he was talking about the chance for the Bucks to make it in the playoffs. They're about to play the Miami Heat. He's like, Yeah, Bucks in 6, baby. It's going to happen. They got creamed. They lost the first game like 87-110. But he never lost hope. And then nearly a decade later, here we are.
Just a tad early on the just a little.
Just a tad.
Just 8 years or so.
He was saying, that's for the culture. Was Brandon Jennings' comment there. It's for the culture.
Yeah, I love that, though. I hope he's soaking up every moment of this, too. But isn't it something, though, that the whole Bucks in 6 thing, just how wild that has become?
What a chant. It has been trending on Twitter for a couple of days.
It's the salutation that when we see each other, anybody knows it's Bucks in 6.
People who don't know anything about basketball will greet you with Bucks in 6.
Yeah, instead of, hey, see you later, it's Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6.
How
We've been ending shows with it. We've been starting shows with it.
Oh, and look at this. Fans getting a view out of their windows up on the upper floors. That's got to be quite a sight, huh?
Right along the parade route.
Nice little view.
No time for an afternoon nap today with that crowd.
Oh, no, I don't think many people are sleeping in the state right now. No siestas this afternoon. So we assume that the parade route is making its way down Water Street at the moment. That's the bulk of the parade route is right along the city's famous corridor there. And they'll eventually make a left onto Knapp.
Across the river.
Across the river.
And right over at the Deer District. That's where our Josh Spreiter has been all morning long talking to fans. I've mentioned this a couple of times, but truly the dedication of these folks who woke up at 4:30, 5 a.m. to get in line for the parade, something. That is something.
And because, you know, Milwaukee is on the smaller side of the NBA markets, I hear parking wasn't too bad.
What did he say? He parked 3 blocks away from his
There you go. Yeah, a fan showed up at 8:30 this morning. He parked his car 3 blocks away, and, you know, he got a great seat along the parade route. You know, there's something to say about the size and the tenacity of the Milwaukee market and South Central Wisconsin and Southeastern Wisconsin as well. We're no LA, we're no Chicago, we're no New York. And, you know, there's something about the Midwestern attitude.
The loyalty.
And the camaraderie, the loyalty, the never giving up, never, you know, jumping off the bandwagon. You know, they're ride or die. They're true to the end.
The first time that we've had a championship in Wisconsin, really, since the Packers won the Super Bowl. What was that, 2011?
Yeah, 2011. Yeah, the 2010 season when the Packers won. And we're saying again, you know, Packers fans, we've been through a lot. Bucks fans, we've been through a lot.
We
Brewers fans,
this.
Badgers fans. Oh man, we've had so many good sports teams in Wisconsin. So many teams who many thought were worthy of championships.
We have to take a second.
As we got a guy here on the stop sign here, the stoplight.
Crawled up a pole to see the crowd. Look at him, just enraptured
he's got a great seat.
by what's going on.
Yeah.
A little dangerous. I'm not going to condone that, but
not safe. You know, probably not the best idea.
There are rules, folks. I imagine climbing poles is kind of fun.
And important to note, too, when Mayor Barrett talked about the parade yesterday, he did encourage people to wear masks. And we see some people in the crowd wearing masks. We're seeing Giannis. Giannis is wearing a mask out in public right now. You know, cases are on the rise a little bit, so of course, you know, some may be watching at home and worried about the size of the crowd and case numbers and everything. So important to note and important to keep in mind.
A live look now at the team as they continue down the parade route. We've seen a couple of double-decker buses. We've seen some flatbed trucks. There's another bus coming through. We saw former Senator Herb Kohl, 86 years young, making his way through the parade.
I don't remember the last time I've seen him.
Very proud of his city and state today.
Yeah, it is a moment for those folks. You know, but Milwaukee is something near and dear. You know, we have the Kohl Center. You know. That many of us have been to over the years, too.
All thanks to Herb Kohl.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and there's a good shot of the trophy right there.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Now let's take a moment and check in with one of our field crews, Josh Spreiter, talking to the fans down at Pfizer Forum. Who are you talking to, Josh?
Hey guys, we might have one of the youngest fans here in the Deer District this morning. You can see we've got Chase, and Chase, who's your son here?
Jaden.
And Jaden, you know, talk about, you got the whole family out here in the Deer District. What's this experience like to be able to live with your family like that?
It's fun. You know, growing up, the Bucks, you know, they were struggling a lot, but now in the last few years, they've picked it up. You know, going from the first round exit to making the conference finals to losing in the third round or second round to now making the finals and winning. It means a lot to the city, but also the state of Wisconsin. He loves it. He's having fun. He's more excited to see Bengal than anybody, but he's having a lot of fun.
What is this experience like? Are you having a lot of fun?
Yeah.
What's all the people? Look at all the people around you. You know, what are you thinking right now?
Well, I'm thinking, do what I do.
A little bit of everything. You know, to be able to live this with your family and be able to experience that being from Milwaukee, I mean, that has to be a pretty rewarding experience.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, you know, the Brewers, you know, they're doing great right now. Let's hope they keep it up and they can do the same thing so we can have another parade for them too. But for the Bucks to do it and do it in 6, more than anything, it means a lot.
What time did you guys get out here today?
We left the house about like 5:30. We got down here early, went to the store, got some chairs, some blankets, things like that. We wanted to be out here early. Kids are having some fun. Little one's taking a nap, and so.
Have you been out here at the Deer District for some of the games so far?
Yeah, I was here by myself with some friends on Tuesday for the Game 6. It was fun. It was crazy. It was loud. It was different. And then when we were playing the Nets, we came to a game. So
when you think of those record-breaking crowds, you know, 100,000 fans the other night, I mean, does that surprise you as a Milwaukee resident?
At first, when you think about it, yeah, but in the long run, and, you know, knowing what the Bucks have been through, and, you know, the small market with Giannis, what he's done, and signing an extension, things like that, you can definitely see where people are like, oh, you know, it's a really important team. Let's come out, let's have some fun, things like that. And so,
well, hey, Chase and Jaden, thank you so much, and have fun today.
Thank you.
Welcome. Isn't it so cool, guys, just to see and hear all the different stories of, I mean, all walks of life here across Wisconsin. I mean, this is a big deal. A lot of people, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Whether you're super young or super old, too, it doesn't matter. Everyone's all out here together, enjoying it and all the fun. Guys, back to you.
And see this right now, but the team's getting a lot closer to the stadium as they're making their way on those double-decker buses. They got the champagne.
A couple bottles of champagne there, having some fun, some champagne showers, hitting the crowds today.
You got to think if the celebrations have stopped since Tuesday night.
Do you think they have, Chris? Do you think so?
Yeah, going to take a break. Hopefully they've taken some time and let this all sink in.
All right, let's toss it over to Adam Duxter. He is along the parade route, having a darn good time. Adam, how you doing?
In the thick of the crowd, and you are looking at the MVP trophy and the MVP himself. That's Giannis lifting it above his head, and then you've got Bobby Portis with the trophy in the WWE belt. And just a minute ago, we saw PJ Tucker spraying champagne all over these fans. I mean, this is what it's all about right here as you see Bobby Portis raising that trophy high and the fans getting their moment in the confetti cannon. I mean, this parade's moving along and it's almost growing with people. We were able to walk down the sidewalk as we started, and now, I mean, look at me. We are in the thick of it. We're having so much fun, but this crowd is getting to a point where we probably won't be able to move forward much more. I mean, it's shoulder to shoulder. The number one thing we've heard all day from people is just how special this moment is. They're getting their time in the spotlight. You heard us when we talked with the last family. This is a moment for Milwaukee to be on the map. And just look at this. You think these guys are happy? Bucks in 6, and I mean, we even saw on the first car, we saw Brandon Jennings, which any true Bucks fan knows who that is. 2012, he coined the phrase, Bucks in 6, they lost in 4. Turns out he wasn't wrong, just a little bit early. And they had him leading the parade. What a special moment for him. What a special moment for this team. What a special moment for everyone, especially the younger fans here. Oh my gosh, guys, this is such a moment here in Milwaukee on Wisconsin Ave. We're gonna try and catch up with the parade. We'll see how that goes, but for now, we're just gonna have some fun. We're campaigning, we're having a good time. We saw the trophy, we saw Giannis. Hey, Bucks at 6! Bucks at 6! Let's go! Let's go!
Is that infectious or what? Adam Duxter, everybody.
Oh, he's a kid in the candy store.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's just incredible. Just incredible. What a moment. What a day for Wisconsin. I believe they just took the turn onto Water Street. Adam said he was on Wisconsin, which is basically like the first leg of the parade route, which means we have a lot more parade to come.
We're taking a look at that parade route right now. Again, going from Wisconsin onto Water Street, then they're going to turn onto Knapp Street to cross the river, end up at the Deer District. We got a ways to go, folks, and we're going to be here through all of it. Stay with us. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
Are you worried about getting in and out of your bathtub to shower? Don't step over, step through with Wisconsin Walk-In Showers. Let us custom fit your tub to be a walk-in shower without any remodeling. Our bathtub conversions take a few hours to complete. Call before you fall. Wisconsin Walk-In Showers.
Get the new furniture you really want during the Steinhafels Best Sellers event. Save 35 to 50% store-wide on all the latest styles from all the best brands. Whether it's a new living room, bedroom, dining room, or the entire house, it's all on sale. And with Steinhafels special financing, it's even more affordable to update your room. So shop now and save big, in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
The CrossFit Games return to Madison. News 3 now brings you exclusive coverage as athletes from around the world compete for the title of Fittest on Earth. Get special features on News 3 Now this morning, plus up-to-the-minute results on channel3000.com starting Monday.
Are you worried about getting in and out of your bathtub to shower? Don't step over, step through with Wisconsin Walk-In Showers. Let us custom fit your tub to be a walk-in shower without any remodeling. Our bathtub conversions take a few hours to complete. Call before you fall. Wisconsin Walk-In Showers.
Welcome back, everybody, to News 3 Now's special coverage of the Bucks 2021 NBA Championship Parade.
It's been a long week, folks, a long, exciting week. Since Tuesday night, celebrations happening across the city of Milwaukee and across the state. That big win. What was the score? 105? 105 to 98? Enough.
It was enough.
Enough to win. You're taking a live look at the parade across the Cream City. Crews just turning on to Water Street, meaning we're maybe a third, about halfway through the parade right now. We have seen Giannis with the trophy. We have seen other big names from the Bucks. We've seen big names from across the state of Wisconsin, the governor, the Milwaukee mayor. We've seen some senators. We've seen tons and tons of excited fans as well.
Everybody coming together for just a monumental day for the state of Wisconsin to celebrate, for different people to come together under one common theme and to celebrate the Bucks and all their accomplishments for the 2020-2021 basketball season. And we're watching the team here. Much more the Milwaukee Bucks are than just the players, the organization, a lot of people behind the scenes getting to enjoy and bask in some of the limelight today.
The fruits of their labor. There's an 11 a.m. start to the parade. No alcohol was allowed on the route, but we did see a couple of champagne bottles amongst the team. Some well-deserved celebrations happening there.
Yeah. Just a sea of people downtown Milwaukee today, and it's a great moment. It's a great moment for the city and the state.
All right, let's take a minute, check in with some of our favorite gentlemen here. Zach Hanley and Josh Breiter over at the Deer District. How's it going, boys?
Hey, you're too kind. Yeah, it's going. It's a party, but Josh, you can feel the anticipation building because you've been here forever. I've been here since like 8:30. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for the team to come, grab the trophy, and pop that champagne.
You know, photographer Mark Schilling and I arrived this morning at 4 o'clock. There were a dozen people here, and I don't even know how many thousands of people are here right now. But, I mean, just take a look at the crowd. We're at the end of the parade route. So as you look, I mean, there are people as far as you can see, and more keep filling in here, waiting for that celebration here to kick off just after 12:30. But you can feel the excitement and really the emotions. I mean, a lot of people have gotten quite emotional with some of their stories they've been showing us.
Yeah, they see the camera. They're getting excited now. I mean, 50 years in the making. There's a lot of pent-up emotion. I mean, when Giannis and Chris Middleton started, they had 15 wins. A 15-win season. 8 years later, they win an NBA championship. You can't write a better script.
And it's interesting when you hear some of these stories that, you know, these folks that have waited 50 years, they've been waiting for this. And I mean, young or old, this is a day that a lot of people are going to remember for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, you just heard the Bobby chant for Bobby Portis. He's become kind of a local legend here just because of the way he performs on the court. You know, I'm just looking around and seeing, you know, young, old. It's a great scene.
I think it's just so cool to see this right here in Milwaukee, too, locally to see. I mean, people are coming from as far as Dallas. You talk to somebody. I mean, that just goes to show the excitement and the spirit that the Milwaukee Bucks have as a fan base.
And, Josh, I don't know if you know this, but before the finals, the big wigs at ESPN, they called Milwaukee a terrible city. They were wrong. I'm pretty sure Milwaukee changed their mind over the last couple weeks. And look at this. Milwaukee, all eyes are on the city of Milwaukee, and they show out like no one else.
Well, and every time they've predicted numbers, it's always gone well above that. And it is no shock. I mean, you talk to any of these fans, and being those from Milwaukee, those from Wisconsin, they know that the Bucks have such a super fan base. And I mean, that goes as a Wisconsin sports fan in general. People support their teams, and they're going to do whatever it takes to come out here and help celebrate a big win like this.
Yeah, you mentioned the numbers. Game 6, they were like, okay, we can hold 65,000. Over 100,000 showed up. I don't even want to guess how many people are here. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you look at right here, their Deer District. I mean, it's like it's neck and neck in here. And the parade route, they had to make extra long because of the prediction of so many people out. I mean, we were out here early this morning and seeing folks, you know, coming to make sure that they could get the best spot on the parade route, you know, because parking was going to be an issue because so many people downtown. So people were going to do whatever it takes to get that best spot and to really have the best day ever.
We're going to step out and find some more people to interview, but before we do, I just want to back away and just look at all these people waiting for the trophy celebration. Again, 50 years in the making, and once the Bucks hit the stage, the champagne is going to pop. It's going to be an amazing party. Everybody's going Bucks in 6. They're ready. They're ready. Guys.
Well, can you imagine how the crowd's going to react when the team finally gets out of there? When Giannis steps out and holds up the trophy in front of everybody.
Aren't you a little jealous? You got to be a little jealous. Josh and Zach had a tough assignment today. Tough assignment.
Yeah. It's warmer out there, though.
Yeah, it is.
They got to deal with all the hot and sticky mess. Let's check in with meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky now with Madison's certified most accurate forecast. Checking in on the parade forecast. Hey, Austin.
Hello. You nailed it perfectly. I mean, it's the heat and humidity that really is one of the only issues as of right now. There is still a thunderstorm chance, but it's still on the lower side of things, and the radar as of right now still looking excellent. Warm and mugginess, however, outside. Right now it's around 77 degrees, but if you're in that crowd, it's going to feel like it's towards the lower to mid 80s, and those temperatures are still going to rise just a little bit. Doppler track still looking great, especially around the Milwaukee area and here locally as well. So we are staying dry, and hopefully we can keep this on track here all the way through the rest of today. Now our temperatures in Madison 78 degrees, Milwaukee currently at 77. But again, if you're in one of those bigger crowds, it's going to feel quite a bit warmer than what we actually have seen right here on our temperature map. The dew points, that's going to be an issue. Dew points in Milwaukee 62 degrees. So it does feel pretty muggy out there, but it's even a little worse right here in Madison. So if you're sitting at home watching this right now, it is a muggy day outside. Do keep that in mind. But it does look like our temperatures will hold out in those lower 80s here locally. Rain chances should hold off until later on in the afternoon or evening. And before I toss it back, I have to say one prediction. Giannis, I think he's going to be the next main star in Space Jam. I got to say it. It's going to be Space Jam 3. He's coming.
Hot take. Austin, thank you very much.
Oh, man.
We want to take one more look at the parade, folks. I mean, take it all in as we hopefully can get a live shot back up here. There is the man himself, one of the men himself, one of them.
That might be Bobby Portis.
Oh, he was holding it earlier.
I think so. With
there
the hats and the glasses and everything, it's kind of hard to tell. But man, history made. It was history in the making. They made it. And We have a lot to look forward to as Wisconsin sports fans. Now, this is really, the Bucks have kind of overtaken, at least for the moment, excitement surrounding the Packers, given all the drama that's going on there. The Brewers, so many great sports teams here in Wisconsin. And who would have thought, if I would told you a few years ago, this would have been a basketball state.
The Bucks would be the ones bringing us the championship.
Wild, just unreal to think about. And we're showing you it all right here on News 3 Now. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this.
It's been a 50-year journey. The Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions. Let the celebration begin. Win, Bucks in 6, baby.
Don't let nobody.
Welcome back, everybody, to our special News 3 Now coverage of the NBA Championship Parade. You're taking a live look at the team as they make their way through downtown Milwaukee.
He's got the belt. Look.
Oh, there it is.
Wonder if he asked Aaron Rodgers if that was okay.
Something tells me he'd be all right with it.
I know, that's another thing. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, part of the ownership team now, so he's a...
Yes, he is.
So in the whole who's the greatest of all time, well, at least Aaron Rodgers has an NBA championship. Dad on his resume, something Tom Brady could never say.
There you go. Not clear if Aaron Rodgers is out and about today. That would be a sight. We'll let you know if we do see him.
Watch. Well, in honor of the team, something kind of cool today happened. Governor Evers has declared today Bucks in 6 day. Since the Bucks beat the Suns in Game 6 of the NBA Finals, the team fulfilled the prophecy that former Bucks guard Brandon Jennings made, which has become, can't say this enough, it's become a greeting, a salutation, a rallying cry.
A salutation. Good morning, Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6.
Good evening,
and a Bucks in 6 to you, too.
We have heard it all day, folks, from fans in the crowd, from our very own Adam Dexter, just screaming it at the top of his lungs, having a great time. Now, we want to take a look back at the night all of this happened.
100,000 fans celebrating outside of Pfizer Forum, and we caught up with them after Game 6. Here's News 3 Now's Madeline O'Neill.
What an end to this series. I've never seen so many happy fans in one place celebrating as Bucks win in 6. That often hurt hope.
Bucks in 6, baby!
At times seemed like wishful thinking.
I would never have expected this in a million years.
But fans kept the faith.
It's just history in the making.
From a tough beginning.
I'm feeling amazing. I mean, this is honestly magical.
To a storybook ending.
You could not expect more of a fairy tale ending.
I'll cry when I get home. I won't cry in front of everybody, but I'm happy for the team. I'm happy for the city.
Some fans are left speechless.
I'm just proud. I'm lost for words, to be honest. So.
Others voiceless.
I didn't lose my voice! I feel good! It's awesome to be here!
All that cheering, worth it.
Bucks in 6, baby!
For a wish turned reality.
Bucks in 6!
Hope made history.
It was just incredible! It was incredible! Lots and lots of energy! I feel so good! I'm so happy for them! Bucks in 6! Bucks in 6! Bucks in 6!
The celebration continues as we wait for commemorative gear, the parade, and a lot of will likely stay that way for a long time. In Milwaukee, Madeline O'Neill, News 3 Now.
Now, something tells me that woman's not going to be the only person without a voice after today.
I'm surprised that anybody has a voice left.
Oh, yeah.
Today. Madeline O'Neill, talking about there's going to be a big run on merchandise now, and we're going to wait for the parade, and we are in the middle of it right now. They are crossing the river, which means that the front leg, or at least the front portion of the parade, is turning now onto Knapp.
That's Knapp.
It's kind of the home stretch here.
On the other side of that river is the Deer District. That's where we find our Josh Sprider and Zach Hanley having a heck of a good time. Hello, boys.
We're at the finish line. Yeah, we're at the finish line.
Hey, so yeah, right behind us, you hear the Bucks in 6 crowd. The players right there. We're just gonna get out of the way.
It's one of those things, we've been hearing the crowd getting louder and louder, and everyone, running up to the street now. We've been waiting for a long time. There's been a lot of anticipation, Zach.
Yeah, all of a sudden we saw about 10, 15 people look behind us, and then all the phones went up, and we're like, what are they looking at? See flashing lights, see the semis with all the people. I mean, it's a beautiful sight.
You know, they've had the entertainment going for quite some time this morning. They've had a DJ, they've had some dancing, but I think the crowd is going more wild than they have all morning now that we're starting to see the parade come to this point.
Yeah, we were starting to wonder if it was actually coming. We were in the right spot, and they were just going to show everything on the jumbotrons, but now that it's here, you can feel the energy kind of just amp up a little more, and it's going to get wild once they get on that stage.
It's been interesting when talking to some of these folks, you know, when I asked, why weren't you on the parade route? They're like, well, we wanted to be where all the action was in the end, where the real party is. And I think once these guys get up onto the stage, I mean, it is going to get wild.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect. Probably a lot of champagne being sprayed in the crowd. DJ Shauna's probably going to bring it like she always does. And I'm just looking forward to Giannis's speech.
You know, he always is so inspirational, too, but he also adds some humor in there, so he makes it just a fun time, but you also usually can get a takeaway from it. And I think with him being such a young star, that is something to be said, especially as being an athlete.
And we're going to send it back to you and go get some 50 nuggets from Chick-fil-A. How about that?
That sounds great to me.
Sounds about right.
That's part of what makes Giannis so relatable,
Exactly.
right? He goes to Chick-fil-A like most other people.
And
just
live streams it as he goes through.
Oh, that was a really cool moment yesterday. So Adam Duxter is right along with the team as they are making their way closer and closer to Fiserv Forum and the end of the parade route. Adam, take it away.
Yeah, Chris and Leah, we're still alive after that last little celebration we had back there, and since then we've cut across the city, and I'll show you just how close we are to the end of this parade route. You can see the stage, you can see the stadium. That's where both Zach and Josh are right now, but for us, we are waiting for the team to come up. This is the last little bit. You're gonna see this team as we've got former players with their shirts off up on the truck up in front. That's Marcus Johnson, no shirt, flexing. Hey, he still got it. If you got it and you're that old, by all means, go for it. It's Marcus Johnson. You think he's having fun? And, you know, we hear a lot of people talking today. You hear Austin doing the weather. They're thinking, well, what about the heat? And what about the sun in Milwaukee? And I was thinking about, I'm like, the Bucks already beat the Heat and the Suns. So, I mean, they can't stop us. No weather event can stop the Bucks at this point. The Heat and the sun, no match. And again, guys, we're just having the time of our life. And we'll show you just how close we are to the end of this parade, getting to this celebration. And I mean, talk about just an absolute sea of people. And even as we're walking over here, photographer Brian Mesmer, he was saying, I've in my life never seen this many happy people all in one spot. And I was just thinking, man, truer words have never been spoken. There have never been this many happy people in one spot. I mean, look at them on the storage containers. You can't make this stuff up. We're coming up to you. This is the party. This is the crowd up here. And you know what? Heaven has 6 letters. Bucks in 6. It might be a stretch, but this is the most happy people I think I've ever seen in one spot. We've seen people up in trees. We see people on storage containers. We've seen people climbing up the stoplights, trying to get a view of the team as they go by. And again, we've heard from so many people that today is just such a special day here in the city of Milwaukee as we come close. I mean, guys, can you see this? Can you see this wall of people? So there's a wall of people here, and then we're going to show you here. I mean, I've never seen so many people all in one spot all for one thing. Just an absolute wall of people, and the team is getting a little bit closer. So once they do, like you heard Josh and Zach say, I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. I mean, it's just, we're ready for it. So guys, we're having fun here. We're still alive. We're almost to the end of the route.
Hundreds of thousands of people that happy. Isn't this exactly what we needed after the year we've had?
Well, you guys said it. You guys said it. Man, that crowd is just going to explode when the team gets there.
Adam Duxter is going to explode when the team gets there.
I don't know how much he has left in the tank, but I sure hope it's enough to get to the end.
Heaven, Bucks in 6. It's going a little wild out there.
Oh, man. Resetting here, it's 12:21. The Bucks ending the tail end of the parade route. The team told us it was going to be about 12:30 by the time they made it to Pfizer Forum and that they were going to take to the stage. So they appear to be running just about on schedule at this point.
We have seen Josh Breiter and Zach Hanley. They're at the end of the route you're taking a look at right now. They're at the Pfizer Forum outside in the Deer District. That's where the team is headed right around 12:30. We're going to take a quick break. Check back in with you folks when we come back.
Hundreds of thousands of people here in the city of Milwaukee.
Welcome back, folks, to News 3 Now's special coverage of history made, the Milwaukee Bucks championship. We've been following the parade all morning long. It started off right at 11 a.m. In downtown Milwaukee. It's making its way along the route. Our Adam Duxter keeping a close eye on the players as they near the Deer District. Let's toss it over to Adam. How's it going? Just kidding. Adam is not there. We will check in with him in a little bit. Right now, you're taking an aerial view of the party at the Deer District. They had set this place up for 65,000 fans Tuesday night. They expanded that to 100,000, and you better believe there will be more there today. Now taking a live look at the parade route, some of the players as we get closer to the Fiserv. Just an incredible sight, folks. We have seen dozens of fans. We've heard from several of them coming from as far away as Texas, Nevada to make history today. I do believe we have Sports Director Zach Hanley and our very own News 3 Now This Morning reporter Josh Breiter with us this morning. Hey guys, how's it going?
It's getting loud in here because there are the players right there. We'll just step out and let Lance get it. We got the trophy. There they are. Look at this. You just heard some Bobby chants. You got the Bobby belt. There's Bobby with the belt.
It's a little coincidental, like you're saying, that Devin Booker, Drew Howard, and Chris Middleton are going to actually be on the same.
They're here. Josh, it's about to go down.
Look at all of the cell phones that are out right now. Everyone is trying to take in this moment. There are tens of thousands of people in the Deer District at this moment. And I tell you what, I have never seen energy like it before, Zach.
You just heard maybe over Josh the MVP chants.
Parade now coming to.
I mean, what more can you say? Just listen to this.
A little bit loud down here. Most of these people who line the streets of Milwaukee to watch their.
So the next step, they're going to get off the bus. They're going to get onto the stage. They're going to pop the champagne. We're going to have a big old party.
That's going to happen on our stage down here in the Deer District next to Pfizer Forum here in the championship city of Milwaukee. How is that to say, Steve? That fills up the team pretty nicely. Yeah, it sure does. Oh, it sure does. I had this.
I don't know if you're still with us, but Bobby's got the trophy.
Everything is coming together just the way, the beautiful way. The Michigan Ocean. That's a nice little breeze. This is meant to be today. It really does feel like that. And what a special celebration. It's amazing.
Breathe it in, Wisconsin. 50 years in the making. We'll send it back to you.
They put Milwaukee into different categories.
Zach and Josh giving us a really nice close view of just outside the Pfizer Forum, the Deer District. Hey, by the way, Hurricane joining me this morning. Chris Stanford had to jet, so
give
got
Chris
a new
little
crew.
break.
Oh yeah.
Been watching. It's been exciting, I'll tell you.
Oh my gosh, have you seen Adam Duxter's energy? He is all of us right now.
I hope he lasts.
All right, I'm just hearing from our producer here. The team is now arriving at the Deer District. They've been riding these massive double-decker buses.
Yeah, it's been impressive.
Oh, yeah.
The trophy and
the champagne.
The WWE belt.
Have you seen those bottles of champagne?
It's like a Formula One race at the end there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just amazing how many people are there.
They were, so like I had said earlier, the Deer District set up for 100,000. They were thinking maybe 500,000.
Unbelievable.
Incredible visuals.
Well, I mean, it's a culmination of so many things with the pandemic and 50 years since this team has played, and people just needed to feel good about something.
And Adam Duxter had said a couple of minutes ago, he's never seen so many happy people in one place.
That's a good point.
Isn't that wonderful?
You get large groups of people, but they're never all this happy about the same thing.
Exactly, especially after the year we've had.
Absolutely.
My goodness. History in the making here, folks, as you're watching the team pull into the Deer District. We are expecting lots of players to take the stage, as well as coaches. coaches, some of the
dignitaries.
Dignitaries.
I think the governor's there.
I do believe the Queen of England is
She's
popping
flying
in for a minute. She should.
That big of a deal. As we said, people have been waiting 50 years for this. They come close so many times.
Yes.
And they're not so good for so many times, for so many years.
I was talking to Chris earlier about how one of Giannis's first seasons, I think it was the 2013 season, they won 15 games total. They've won 16 games in the last 2 months this season.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, they've come a long way.
And it's nice that he has signed an extension. He's committed to staying in Milwaukee. He could go anywhere he wanted to.
He's 26 years old. You know, we talked a little bit, too, about how national sports media has almost pressured him to move on to bigger cities, to bigger markets, and he stuck around. He's dedicated.
Absolutely. And so are these fans, and we will see more of them coming up in just a minute.
Mark Tauscher on his social media site said,
journey. The Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions. Let the celebration begin.
Win, Bucks in 6, baby.
Don't let nobody tell you what you can be and what you cannot do.
A compilation there of the night that made this all possible.
And I think they've been partying since.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's getting
Tuesday
any sleep.
night.
Nobody's getting any sleep in Milwaukee. Good morning. Good afternoon,
Good afternoon.
everybody.
You've been
Thanks
on a long
for
time.
joining us. It's 12:30. I've been here since 2:30, but, I mean, you can't be anywhere else, right?
This is the place to be.
This is the place
this
to be.
isn't the place to be, but that's the place to be.
That's true. Let's give you a look at the place to be today. A live look at the parade as it nears the Deer District. There we are. The team.
This is the championship celebration.
Taking the stage.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Go Bucks! Bucks
There you
in
go.
6! Woo!
There you go.
The national anthem and Bucks in 6.
It's one and the same today.
all the same thing.
Absolutely. This is the start of the post-celebrations as the parade winds down and the party over at the Deer District
Yeah,
begins.
the players and coaches and the owner, state officials, Governor Tony Evers will be taking the stage as the Deer District is packed to the gills, including our own sports director, Zach Hanley. Zach, what's going on?
Hey, there's no better place to be. The party is about to start. The trophy, Bobby Portis is on the stage. He's ready to go. We got the hype squad, DJ Shauna spinning everything. There goes some champagne. It's about to get loud. The players are coming on. You just heard the national anthem.
This is so fun to see, Tim, because this is the culmination of all their hard work, and it's just great to see.
I mean,
Bobby Portis.
there's Brooke Lopez. He's getting the crowd hyped. words to describe the emotion, the scene. It's been 50 years in the making. It's such a special scene. How fitting. All we do is win. Bucks in 6. Dante DiVincenzo with the crutches just on stage. We're waiting for Giannis. We're waiting for Middleton. Bobby's on the side, hyping everybody up. He's not letting go of that trophy. Pat Connaughton's up there, Bryn Forbes. Where's PJ Tucker? There's Bryn Forbes with the champagne. What a time to be alive. Now we just wait. We just wait for everybody to get up on the stage, everybody to get ready. And then we let them speak. More trophy shots. We got flags in the stands. We got fans with belts. The scene is unlike anything I've ever seen. And behind us, I can't even see a spot where there isn't people. It stretches for blocks. At least 3 blocks behind us. This is something special.
I got a really big team. I got a really big team. They need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team. Man, what a time to be alive. I'm Drake. They thought I died. I run with kidnappers. I'm talking about kidnappers. I'm talking about...
You were taking a live look at the stage at the Deer District. Bango taking over the stage with the trophy.
This is the championship celebration. The players are all there. The coaches are all there. Government officials, owners, and lots of fans.
We're expecting to hear from Governor Evers. Of course, the Milwaukee mayor's there, the Milwaukee County executive. We also saw Senator Herb Gohl, 86 years young.
And everyone should go up and shake his hand because he's the reason this team is still in Milwaukee.
Yes, absolutely.
Back in 2014, he wanted to sell it. He said, I'm not going to sell it to anyone who's going to move this team out of Milwaukee.
Wow.
And the state got involved and Pfizer Forum was built.
And here we are.
And here we are.
All these years later.
Thank you, Herb.
The culmination of all of those events, absolutely. There's Giannis.
You know, we have the Kohl Center here. It should be called the Herb Garden.
The Herb Garden. Now we're talking. Forget the Deer District. The Herb Garden.
Like Madison Square Garden, you know?
I like that.
See what I did there?
You're clever. You're clever.
Well,
I'm
done now.
I do believe Giannis is holding the MVP
trophy.
I'm seeing two trophies there.
That's his to keep.
Absolutely. He's one of the folks wearing a mask as well.
Yeah, a lot of people are. A lot of the players. He has young children at home, and you know, the variant is rearing its ugly head despite all the celebration there. So let's hope everybody's safe.
Yes, absolutely.
But for now, it's just a party.
It is just a party. Adam Duxter had said earlier, I have to bring up this comment again, the most happy people he's seen in one place. Again, the Deer District set up to hold about 100,000. We were thinking close to 500,000 at least along the parade route. Many of those folks now filtering in here, I imagine.
Yeah, during the playoffs, the district held about 20,000 people. They opened it up for Game 6 to 65,000, but then the police said there was probably more like 85,000 people there.
Now, Mark, I printed off some of the populations of the biggest cities in Wisconsin. Here it is. If the Deer District held 100,000 people, it would be the 4th biggest city, barely behind Green Bay. Milwaukee is 594. I mean, 500,000 people, that's the size of Milwaukee.
That's the whole city.
Yeah, as they should be. A big, big day.
But this is actually a statewide celebration.
Oh, absolutely. Take a live look at the stage here as
it looks like most of the players are there. Some of the players have left for the Olympics.
Have they really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
They're on the Olympic team, so they're en route to Tokyo. Missing out on this, but I'm sure they'll get all the details once they land.
I imagine we're going to hear from the players, the coaches, in just a few minutes here as they take the stage to celebrate a well-deserved.
Absolutely, 50 years in the making.
50 years in the making. The last time that Milwaukee held the championship was 1970, 1971 season.
And one of the young producers here asked if I covered that.
Did they? Stop it.
I'm not that old.
Stop it. Mark Kane, not a day over 30.
Well, I was a sophomore in high school. I remember it very well.
Well, I was going to say you weren't alive then, so.
Well, it's not a lie. All right, let's go to the podium.
For a World Championship celebration.
I'm Eric Jetson, the PA announcer for your Milwaukee Bucks. And I'm here to proudly welcome your...
She's the Bucks sideline reporter heading to Tokyo to report on the Summer Olympics. Let's give it up for Zora Stevenson.
Milwaukee, I'm going to have y'all do better than that. The champs are in the building. The theme of this run was history in the making, and I am here to tell you history was made on Tuesday night. You all made history. Deer District is now a household name. And the people behind me made history. First time in 50 years, a championship is in Milwaukee. Before we get started today, I just want to acknowledge my friend, my mentor, my colleague, Jim Paschke, the voice of Bucks basketball for 35 seasons. Jim, this is your mic, this is your stage, this is your moment, and I hope I make you proud, my friend. Also on the stage, Bryce Christensen, who will be interpreting the American Sign Language. Give it up for Bryce. So, y'all, we got to get the vibes right out here. You guys are Bucks fans, and you may go about your day, and people are going to say, what happened in Milwaukee? How did the Bucks win a championship? And the answer is simple. Bucks in. Bucks in. Bucks in. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We have a number of guests up here today that we're going to hear from, so bring some of them up, and then towards the end, you will get to hear from the real stars of the show, the players of this Milwaukee Bucks team. In attendance today, the governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers, county executive, David Crowley, and the mayor, Tom Barrett. If all three of you all want to come forward and just share a few words. I think there's microphones right here that are open. Yep.
Hey, everybody. Hello, Milwaukee. Hey, I just got to say this. 50 years ago, we had a championship team, and Brandon Jennings at one point said, Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6. Come on, Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6. Or now here's the deal. As governor of this state, this is really important for the city of Milwaukee, but it's important for the entire state of Wisconsin. And the reason it's so important this time is this team, this organization's great, but this team is made up of a bunch of great human beings. Really good things. So, guys, it's because of you. So thank you so much, everybody. And now I'll turn it over to David Crowley. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go, Milwaukee! I'm County Executive David Crowley, and you can tell by my voice that I've been having a great time. And I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you to Herb Cole for making sure that the Bucks stay right here. We want to say thank you to the owners, thank you to the coach, thank you to these amazing players, but also thank you to all the union workers that helped to build Pfizer Forum, because they have given their blood, sweat, and tears. And thank you to the fans. And I just want to say that today, what day is today? July 22nd, will be known as Bucks in 6 Day all across the county. So let's go, everybody!
Hello, Milwaukee! We are the champions! I'm here because I am so proud of our team, and I am so proud of our city. Thank you to the fans, but I want to give a special thanks to the Milwaukee Bucks because they have done something that is sorely needed in this community, in this state, and in this nation. They have brought together people of all ages, all races, all nationalities. It's a part of our Milwaukee Bucks. They are the unifier. The Bucks care. The NBA cares. Thank you for supporting our Milwaukee Bucks.
In 2014, an ownership group started a journey. Mark Lazar, if you want to make your way up. Wes Edens, Jamie Dinan, Mike Fascitelli, if you want to go over here. This group said they wanted to bring a championship to Milwaukee. This group said they wanted Gentlemen, you have done just that. To Milwaukee. Gentlemen, you have done just that. Mark, what did it take? Wes, do you want to just say a few words?
I would. 7 years ago, we made the investment team, myself, Mark, and then Jamie and Mike and others. And this was the plan. From the first minute of the first day, we wanted to bring a championship to this town. And we did it by putting out a plan and following the plan. We hired the best people. We hired the best president. We hired the best coach. We hired the best GM. We hired the best sports science. We hired the best people at every level. We built the most beautiful arena in the world to play in. And hell, we already had the best fans. And on Tuesday night, the best player in the world, on the best team in the world, had the best game of his life, and we are the 2021 World Champions of the NBA. Thank you very much.
Hello. First, I want to thank Senator Cole, because none of this could have happened without him. He ended up helping us get this arena built. I want to thank all the thousands of employees who've helped us here to do this. I want to thank our coaches. I want to thank our players. But most of all, I want to thank you. So thank you very much for Milwaukee Bucks in 6.
Three things. There have been 2 prophecies fulfilled. Number 1, a decade ago, Bucks in 6. 5 years ago, when we stood here at the groundbreaking of what is now Fiserv Forum, we said we would bring the Larry King Trophy here, and we have. And here's the third prophecy. Next year in Milwaukee! Milwaukee!
Thank you. Next up, the person that helped orchestrate everything. And his partner, they say they do this together. I'm talking about General Manager John Horst and Head Coach Mike Budenholzer. Y'all want to hype up Coach Bud's kicks? John, you've said in order to win a championship, you have to be good. This team is daggone good. You got to be a little lucky. They got a little luck. And you have to be healthy. You all weren't all the way healthy. What do you think of the way they overcame everything to get to this point?
Zora, it's really special. This is an incredible group of people with character, determination. They fought for each other. They made up for injuries. They made up for mistakes. They made up for unfortunate things that happened. We're good. We're lucky. We were healthy, and we're NBA champions. Go Bucks!
Go Bucks! Coach Bud, what was the experience like coaching these specific group of men?
Oh, it's incredible to coach these guys. Coming in every day, coming into the building with a group that works like they do, the group that embraces some of our mantras. We talk about getting better every day. We talk about playing together. When you do those things, you end up on a stage like this. They compete. They're NBA champions. I couldn't be more happy for our players, for our team, for our organization, for our city of Milwaukee, NBA champions. Yeah, it's big time.
We'll now go back to Eric Jensen so we can introduce the real stars of the show, the players.
And now, introducing your Milwaukee Bucks. At forward from France, number 66, Axel Tupac. At forward from North Carolina, number 44, Justin Jackson. BYU, number 3, Elijah Bryant. At guard from Utah State, number 15, Sam Merrill. And at forward from Virginia, number 25, Mamadi Diakite.
Elijah, if you all want to make your way up, Mamadi, to the microphones right here. Show this group some love one more time. So I'm putting y'all on the spot. Who wants to be the official spokesperson of the trenches? Justin. So I use this word, the trenches. Explain to the people what the trenches mean.
The trenches, hold on, let me get this. The trenches, you can't really understand what the trenches are unless you're in them. But honestly, we just kind of named ourselves that just out of fun. And it's been an amazing experience with these guys, so we'll just leave it at that.
Last question for you here. You all have all different roles. Everybody on this team has different roles. First year in Milwaukee and you get a championship, that's pretty daggone good, right? How did this experience make you better?
I mean, first and foremost, you got three of the best players in the entire world that you get to watch in practice and in games every day. You've got an amazing coach, amazing staff that prepares everybody for whatever time it might be for them. And then obviously playing on this stage, playing in front of the best fans in the entire world as well. You know, it only gets you better, that's all.
The trenches, everybody.
All right. Introducing at guard from Wake Forest, number 5, Jeff T. At guard from Michigan State, number 7, Brent Ford. Here he is, forward from Greece, number 43, Thanasis
we'll start with you, man.
Yeah.
You hype or what? Are you hype or what?
I'm always hype. Yeah.
Jeff, some of the most successful, if not the most successful moments in your career have been in partnership with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Yeah.
What is that like to be able to share this with him?
Oh, Coach Bud, that's my guy. He know that. We go way, way back. His first coaching job, I was a part of that. That's my dog.
Bryn Forbes, everybody. Bryn, on the bus in the parade, you were just telling me what this means to you, and to be able to do it at this point in your career, can you share with this crowd how excited you are to be an NBA champion?
It's unbelievable. Honestly, this might be once in a lifetime, so I'm trying to soak it all in and experience it fully and, enjoy it.
Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton. Pat, I want to talk to you about adversity, because anytime you're asked about what the team is going through, you say, it's just going to make us better. It's going to prepare us for what's next. Why have the ups and downs been so valuable?
We got a special group. We got a group of guys that treat each other like family, like brothers. From the top down, starting with ownership, management, coaching staff. They've had our backs, and it's on us to give them everything we got on a nightly basis, and sometimes there's some adversity. But we got a special group, great character, and we owe it to the city of Milwaukee and the fan base for having our back all season. Bobby, 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 Bobby.
Bobby, these are your people. Talk to them.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Nah. Say, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? One more time. How are y'all doing? Yes, sir. On the behalf of me and all my teammates, I want to thank y'all for all season long supporting us. Even though back 4-5 months ago in December and January, we didn't have fans. Fans came around March, and you guys showed up and showed out. So, without you guys, we wouldn't have got this done. And shout out to the best fans in the world. Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, introducing, wearing 0 from Villanova, the Big Ragu, Dante DiVincenzo.
Y'all give it up one more time for Dante. You see, championships just aren't won in the finals or in the playoffs. It's every step of the way. And Dante was there every step of the way. During this time, Dante, how have your teammates and this group kept you up, kept your spirits high?
I'm not gonna lie. When I went down, it was emotional for me. We are such a great team, such a great group of guys. But from the moment I found out I was gonna be out, every single person in this organization tried to pick me up and keep me up. And I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for y'all fans, I'm honestly saying, I don't know how I would have got through the last 5-6 weeks. Y'all held it down, really. Y'all are the best fans in the world, and I'll forever be thankful for you guys. Thank you guys.
All right. Thank you, Dante. Now introducing a forward from the University of Texas. The man that does the dirty work, number 17, P.J. Tucker.
Y'all, PJ needs a minute. BJ, you said this group was full of some dogs. You said they were full of some dogs. How did they display that on this championship run?
You know, it's crazy. That's what everybody, like, when I came in, they're like, yo, you gotta, like, show, like, you gotta be the dog. And I'm like, we got dogs. Like, they just ain't, like, like, I got here, like, we already got dogs. They just don't know how to be dogs, and we gonna be dogs. And our dogs is crazy. We got dogs, you hear me? Milwaukee, we dogs.
You were emotional as that buzzer sounded on Tuesday. And you talked about all the trials and tribulations that have led you to this point. How sweet is the end, my friend?
You see all these... What? You can't make this up, man. These dudes, this organization, what we put together, you can't make this up. This ain't, nothing matter except what's going on right here, right now. That's all that matters. They say what they want, but they gotta say we champs.
Hey. One more swig for the crowd? One more swig for the crowd?
One.
BJ Tucker, everybody.
Now introducing from UCLA, number 21, Drew Holiday.
What you doing? Chilling at the Holiday Inn. Chilling at the Holiday Inn.
Yo, let's hear it one more time. Do the Drew.
What up, y'all? What's good with y'all?
Drew, you haven't even been here a year yet.
Nah,
what a time.
man, it's my presence, huh? Just what I do.
How good has Milwaukee been to you?
Say it again.
How good has Milwaukee been to you?
Dang, tough. Look at all the champagne on here, man. This is crazy. Y'all been beating this thing up, huh? Man, Milwaukee's been great to me, man. Me and my family. This organization took us in as family. And in 1 year, man, look what we could do. Maybe we could do it again, huh?
Drew, on a quest for a championship, what role does selflessness play?
I mean, it's one of the biggest parts, right? Everybody has their role. Giannis talks about it every day, being a star in your role, and I feel like that's the kind of team we have, the type of character, and that's how you win championships.
NBA champion, Drew Holiday.
Next up, it's the man in the middle from Stanford. Number 11, Lopez.
Brooke, look at all this. Thousands throughout the parade route, today, Tuesday. How appreciative are you of this moment?
Man, I'm just so appreciative. I can't believe it right now. It's still a dream. This is incredible. I mean, look at this. Look at all these people. It's so special. You know, Zora, I just can't put it into words. I'm sorry.
So I know Brooke has been at a loss for words for a while, and if you don't know, Brooke is one of the players, like, he challenges you. As a reporter, you got to come with good, detailed questions for Brooke Lopez. And so I said, okay, I have this moment to ask him a question. I'm gonna put it in his lane. So I'm wondering what Disney movie, what Disney story really talks about and displays the journey of this group behind you.
What Disney story?
I put him on the spot. What Disney movie?
Really put me on the spot. I guess, what do you think? They're actually another professional sports team. And we weren't exactly the misfit crew they were at the beginning of the first movie. And Bud's probably not as attractive or charismatic as Emilio Estevez. But it's a lot like the Mighty Ducks, I think. I mean, they had to have felt that at some point, right?
And Brooke, if anyone is wondering, when you get your opportunity to take the trophy anywhere you want, where are you going?
You guys know where I'm going, right? Where am I going? Splash Mountain! Hey, where am I going? Come on, where am I going? Yeah, that's right.
Brooke Lopez.
Next up, at guard from Texas A&M, wearing deuces, Chris Cash Money Middleton.
Can we put some respect on Chris Middleton's name? Chris, you've been on a journey with this group, with these fans, with this city. Have you been able to put into words yet everything this means to you?
It's just been a long time coming. Long time. Been here 8 years. Struggled, went through a lot of, just ups and downs. But we finally got the job done for sure.
Got the job done. People always talk about how hard it is to win a championship. What kind of effort did you and your teammates put forward to get this done?
I think each and every one of us read it down on the court each night. Hear the story about Giannis after Game 5. I think it was how he was cramping. The minutes that Drew played, that I played, Brooke played, everybody had a part in it. Everybody did everything they could to get to this point today.
You all were down 0-2 twice, and everybody was counting you all out, but you all stayed locked in. How much fight is in this group?
You can't even measure it. I mean, each time we're down 0-2, all we did was get closer. Some teams separate, some teams point fingers. We never pointed fingers. We never quit on each other. All we did was come closer, try to find a way to figure it out.
Clutch, Cash, Money Middleton.
And last but not least, a forward from Greece, the finals MVP, number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's got a lot of trophies, y'all.
This one?
Whichever one you want. Yanni, the last time you were on a stage like this with a crowd outside the arena, you won your first MVP award. And at that ceremony, you said, hey, don't call me the MVP so that I can get better and be able to bring a championship to Milwaukee. 2 years later, you have done just that. emotions at this point?
I'm extremely happy. I'm proud of my teammates, proud of the whole organization for everything we did all year. We put extremely unbelievable work. We believed in ourselves. We went out there to compete. And right now, I'm extremely happy. I'm still can't believe this is happening, but I'm trying to be in the moment, trying to enjoy as much as possible with you guys, with my teammates, and everybody.
There were points in your life where you would share things with your siblings, whether it's clothing or shoes, and now you all share championships, Yanni. You share championships. How remarkable is the story of your family?
It's an unbelievable story, and it's a lot of hard work that have paid off. It's crazy that three of us, we're champions, but we got to keep working hard, But man, when we were kids, anybody told us that 2021, 10 years later, three of us going to be champs, I wouldn't believe it. But I know my mom is extremely proud. I know my dad is extremely proud. So I'm happy.
Your brother is right over there.
TA, what up, TA?
I know you can't speak for him, but what do you think he would want this crowd to know at this moment?
Milwaukee, we did it, baby. We did it. We did it, man. Man, this is our city. This is our city, man. We did it, man. It's unbelievable.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ladies and gentlemen, your world champion, Milwaukee Bucks. And now, the man who sang the national anthem at all playoff games this year, our good luck charm, here to sing a special rendition, championship song, Ben Tainai.
Everybody sing with me now. We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losing, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Go Bucks! Woo!
We are the champions sort of sums it up. History is made in Milwaukee.
Wow, 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 wow. What a culmination of a pretty incredible week of events in Milwaukee.
And what a bunch of great guys.
Oh, yeah. I'm every single one of them. Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, Giannis. They all had something to say tonight, and it was something.
We'll wrap things up right after this.
Welcome back to News 3 Now's special coverage of the Milwaukee Bucks championship celebration.
We're calling it History Made, and that's exactly what happened in Milwaukee this week.
Yes, absolutely.
For the first time in 50 years, the Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions. This is a live look at the celebration going on in the Deer District right now, with all the players on stage, dignitaries, and our Zach Hanley is there as well. Zach. Zach apparently is not quite ready yet. There's the governor holding up the trophy.
Along with Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett. A beautiful, beautiful performance by the singer as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great performance. I don't know how many people are there, a couple 100,000, but they're certainly treated to a great show. Absolutely. Adam Duxter is out on the street. He's still vertical ducks.
For now.
Hey, guys, check it out. I got a world champion scarf. I mean, I've been acquiring things along the day, and I'll tell you what, it made so many friends today. I know all of their names. We're going to go hang out later. But I mean, anyone who watched this parade and has watched this day knows just how special this is for this whole city. And like we said earlier, when else in your life, name me one time, you're going to get 500,000 people together who are all very happy to be here, who are all having a good time, and just are really, really excited to be around one another. I mean, I might be living off this for the next few days. I really don't have any more words than that, guys. But all I've got to say is all these folks have been saying is Bucks in 6 this year, Bucks in 6 next year, and I guess for forever, really.
The salutation, Bucks in 6 from Adam Duxter today,
All right, Adam,
has kept us
bring
going.
some souvenirs back for everybody.
Please do.
Quite a collection.
Please do.
All right, let's go back to the Deer District now. Zach is there. Zach, what's going on?
Well, what more do you say? What more do you say? I mean, PJ Tucker put it best. They got to call us champs now. And just what this group went through. They lose Dante DiVincenzo early. They get the monkey off their back. They sweep the Heat. You get avenged last season. And then they take it to Brooklyn. Game 7, win on the road. This group was resilient, and they did it together, and that's part of the special part. Giannis put it best. Milwaukee, we did it, baby. We did it. I mean, what more can you say? The celebration still going on. The streamers. It was a scene, as we've said all year long. It's 50 years in the making, and this party probably not going to stop until the season starts. Now, I know their training camp, they're back at it in October. Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday have to actually go get on a plane because they're playing in the Olympics. Odds next season for the Bucks to win it all are 7-1. The Nets and Lakers are favored, but everybody's back. Why can't they do it again? That's what Drew Holiday basically said. You know, look what we can do in a year. Maybe we can do it again. They have just as good a shot as anyone. And, you know, the celebration's going to continue to go on well long in the night, next week, the month. Oh, we'll send it back to you.
The celebration does continue. Zach, thanks very much. Yeah, it's going to be there they're going to be there for a while, I think.
The champagne will continue to flow. We've seen a lot of champagne showers today.
Nobody wants to give up this day as history is made for the Milwaukee Bucks. Do it again next year, huh?
Oh, yeah. We have been going all morning long, folks, bringing you live coverage from Milwaukee. The parade started at 11. We saw that beautiful post-parade celebration at 12:30. There you go. Bucks in 6.
And we will have a complete wrap-up of the parade and the celebration and the season coming up in later newscasts and all day long on channel3000.com.
Thanks for joining me.
You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Now back to regular programming.
It's been a 50-year journey. The Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions. Let the celebration begin.
Win, Bucks in 6, baby.
Don't let nobody tell you what you can be and what you cannot do.
Bucks